So let's see what these cards have to say for the month of May. And this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And always watch your Moon and Rising signs as well. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands beside the Three of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So two wand cards, Eight of Pentacles. So you have one of each suit, which is very interesting. So this is going to be a full circle month for you. You can experience the whole. Emotions, thoughts, money, career, they're all out there for you to experience, Pisces. So let's take a look at the beginning. We have the Queen of Wands. So this is a woman who's could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And this is someone who's very creative in their work. They've really made things happen. They're someone who, it could be a playwright or a producer or a great artist, someone like that. Now, the Three of Swords is beside this card, beside her. So I'm feeling like this person could be giving you some hard times. You could feel heartache from this person. Sometimes the queens can be men as well. So for some of you all that have been dating or married to a fire sign or someone who's just very strong and passionate in what they do in their work. There's some sort of something that goes wrong that kind of, it makes you feel bad or your heart hurt. And I don't mean physically hurt, although it can. It can also mean that this person has heart problems. So we hope that's not the case, but it could mean that. This could be three people. I'm going to use my wand. And this might be the third person, two's company, three's company, or two's fine, but three, the third one is too much, like the third wheel. So I'm just saying around this person, let me know in the comments, this Queen of Wands, who this means for you. Now, next comes up the Knight of Cups, and this could very well be you, Pisces, because you are a water sign. And so you're off to explore new territory. You're off to give your heart to something else, someone else. Whatever makes you happy and makes your cup runneth over, because you do have so much to give. And I get out of this Eight of Pentacles is about your money and your health, and you are working very hard at it. So sometimes, I've heard readers say, well, this card can mean that you're being overcritical about your work. I don't know. I feel most of the time when I do readings, when this card comes up, it's a good omen. It means that you're putting your time into your craft and you're making money. Or you're putting time into your physical health because you need to, because maybe this caused you some problems or some problems here, and you're seeing some good signs. So we have 6 pentacles on the wall. There's one complete, and then he's chiseling out the last one. So feeling like something's come to a completion that absolutely needs to. Let's draw a few major arcanas and see what comes up for Pisces. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's interesting too. But yeah, okay. Well, yeah. This actually makes sense. So, I was talking about this fire sign who for some of you may think, oh no, this passionate person, this doesn't always have to be a fire sign, but this passionate person, creative person, they're great for me. But for some of you, this Emperor represents the sign of Aries. And this is a fire sign, or can be. And I feel like this person is overpowering to you, challenging to you. This could be a boss. This card can represent many things. It says the Emperor. So it can be a boss, a father figure. It can be someone that's in the spirit world that's helping, guiding you through this. But you see all of the red, so there's a lot of energy around this person. This person makes decisions. They're of authority. And I'm just wondering if this has anything to do with this sort of feeling of loss here. This Emperor card. If they're too fiery for you, or who they may be, put in the comments below. Now, when we come to the Fool card's like, oh, I think I'll be happy and positive and carefree, and I'm not going to worry about if I take a next step, because I know that the universe has my back, and if I keep going and if I walk off this cliff, then there'll be a net for me. And it feels like with this Knight of Cups that there's a very childlike openness about moving in that direction and not be so tied up in all of this. See this red, which red is a fine color, no doubt, but some strong energy here. Whereas this feels like you're going in a lighter direction, and it will allow you to feel better and possibly be more abundant. Probably be more abundant because you feel better. Okay, let's take a look and see what the crystal says. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Well, interesting. Lots of bubbles. So some of you that are feeling like you don't know, you can't make a decision, and you're not sure of which option to take, and this could be around work or around a person, because I'm seeing those bubbles. So what is the solution to that? Yeah, because there are, for some of you, and by the way, your totem animal for this month is the cutest elephant. Some people say, oh my gosh, an elephant. But this is like one of those baby elephants that you see that are just adorable. So you may want to look up elephant, Google elephant, and see, especially the younger ones. That might be the feeling of the Fool and how it interacts with its mother and other people. Okay. And those bubbles. So what is the solution? I'm getting an L. And also throne. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so the L shape, or the L letter. Some of you may know a strong L in your life that's a friend. Could be many names. Larry, Lynn, Laura, Lucy, or last name L, or they have a couple L's in their name, or their name could be L, E-L. I mean, just saying. That came up strongly, as well as I saw a throne, and I did mention that, but it wasn't as huge as this one. It was the feeling of comfort, of not feeling like you're overconfident or egotistical, but you felt confident. So that felt about you, and just feeling confident. And when you make those decisions of what options, then as always for you, go to the heart space. Yeah, there's definitely guidance around you. I see a woman who has beautiful angel wings all the way from her shoulders. Actually, they look like shoulder pads and out all the way to the floor. So angels are surrounding you. This almost also could be what I'm getting is a gown. So if you're getting married, or if you're going to a wedding, or you're doing something that requires you to look beautiful and angelic, then that may be your cue.